Here in the beautiful old town of La Puente, California, which first began in 1841 when European settlers arrived from New Mexico. La Puente became very famous for its fruit and walnut groves. It also had the largest walnut packing plant in the world, which attracted many unskilled workers. Over time, the city grew, and around the 1950s, an all-new gang arose, the Bridgetown Gentlemen. It was comprised of mainly Hispanic males who engaged in narcotics distribution and other street crimes, and also viewed themselves as La Puente's guardians against outside gangs. Later, the gang became known simply as Puente 13, like it is now, and over the years it has expanded to approximately 600 members, and expanded its territory into neighboring cities of Walnut, Industry, Hacienda Heights, and West Covina. It is currently the only gang that is in La Puente.
With such cases like Aaron Shannon, Jr., a 5-year-old dressed in his Spider-Man costume who was killed on Halloween night by gang members who shot into his backyard, or like Smith, a pregnant woman of 2 who was returning from the market when she heard a group of men arguing and then the crackle of gunfire. She was not a target, but nonetheless was struck by bullets in her arm, jaw, shoulder, and back. So how can we truly be sure that our neighborhoods are safe? Our thesis is that gang violence affects the people in La Puente directly and indirectly by causing harm to a victim and as a result causing anxiety to the victims of gang violence in La Puente. We conducted a survey on the homeowners of La Puente asking them whether or not they thought there was a presence of gangs or gang-related activity in La Puente. 77% answered yes, while 23% denied it. We also asked homeowners whether or not they felt in any way threatened about the gang violence in La Puente. 65% agreed to the statement, while 35% denied feeling that way.
So far, we have come up with 2 solutions, one of which is to establish a funded program that will install basic security systems in the homes of those who live in La Puente. Those who want to apply or enroll in the program would have to only pay a fraction of the cost required to install security systems, and this program would only be offered to those whom live in the neighborhood. Some pros that we found for this idea was that it would provide a sense of security to citizens, while providing more jobs to technicians. But we found out that the program would be very costly, considering we have to hire more technicians, pay for a great amount of the actual equipment, and also it wouldn't necessarily solve gang problems. Another solution we found was to increase the amount of police patrol units in the La Puente area. We found that this solution would be less costly than our security system program. We also saw that it would provide more jobs to those looking to become police officers. And it would actually affect the rate of gang violence in the area by having every patrol unit within the vicinity of occurring crimes. And it would also make it hard for gang members to commit crimes. The only con that we found for this solution was that it would cost quite a bit.
And so we concluded that our best solution for this problem would be to increase the number of police patrol units within the area. But in order to do that, we would have to obtain an appropriate amount of funds to cover for new police and their insurance and new police cruisers with the gas required for patrol. With all of that to take under consideration, with annual salaries of $58,260, $4,279 for medical insurance, and $550 for dental coverage, it would take $63,089 to pay for each individual police officer hired for patrol. In terms of transportation, a police cruiser would cost around $35,000 to $85,000 if we were to use regular gas, costing $56.03 to completely fill up a police cruiser. So, if a police cruiser is filled up 3 times each day, it would cost roughly $50,427 for gas. So, if 4 police cruisers are purchased, it would cost $341,708 for the cars and the gas.
If more officers are on patrol, then maybe one day La Puente can be truly safe again.